This is my video for the Tucson Two-Gun Action Challenge match held September 17th, 2022. This was a PCC-only optional event. On this stage, there are two targets at 50 yards in the shadows back there. The shooter has to get two double taps on each before moving down range to knock down two plates on the plate rack. Now, the tricky thing with PCC is the muzzle has to stay down range as I retreat back. Note how I hand it off to my support hand. The muzzle is completely down range, which allows me to run at full speed. I'm using 27-round Glock P mags. I find that the material of these magazines holds up better in the PCC than OEM. I reload on the move and finish as I get into position to make sure that I don't shoot empty during the next strings. This particular KP-9 is built with an FM Products 16-inch barrel and bolt carrier group. The optic is a Steiner MPS mounted on a Reptilia mount. Last time going down range, hand the rifle off to my support hand so I can run even faster. Reacquire as I step into position. Two bore plates down, last run back. Sometimes the cadence of my shots is hard for the RO to keep up with calling hits, and sometimes I have a hard time hearing the hits myself, so I just send extras till I'm sure that I got it. I am first PCC and first overall on this stage. From this first position, the shooter has to get two hits alternating on these two steel at about 50 yards from underneath the stick. From this position, the shooter has to get two hits, and they can double tap on both the steel from both sides of the barricade. From this position, the shooter has to engage the targets alternating underneath the barricade. I take care not to rest my magazine on the ground. The Glock magazines will actually impede on the bolt group if you put upward pressure on them by mag potting. Back to double taps being allowed here. And again off the opposite side. This angle combined with the shadow makes that shot more difficult on the smaller target. I am second PCC and second overall on this stage. On this stage, we start about 100 yards from the targets. There are two full-size IPSCs down there, and the shooter has to get four hits on each, alternating from the standing position. Four hits alternating will repeat from the next two positions. I allow the recoil of the gun to basically carry me to the next target. We now have to clear because we're moving past an area without a berm to the left. Once I've cleared that, I can reload and I'll be engaging a Texas Star up here. I'm first PCC and first overall on this stage. In the end, I'm first out of 11 PCC shooters and first out of 47 shooters overall. This match was a good dress rehearsal for Desert Brutality, where I'll be competing in Armored Trooper PCC. I'm wearing my new large Whiskey 24 Plate Carrier 24 with Hesco 3810s. This rig is a lot more comfortable than my Plate Carrier 24 and XL with the Sappy plates because the plates are about half the weight. Thank you for watching. Come back again for more action shooting competition content.